Hey, this is Digital Dave with another cryptocurrency and blockchain update. In my last video, there was a few complaints about the music or the noise in the background. This time is a little different. I'm on the beach here on the island of Koh Samui, and the noise you should hear this time is the soothing sound of the ocean in the background and the birds chirping, and of course my voice and what I've got to share with you guys. All right, so here's what's happening. A lot of talk of a big crypto crash this month, the month of March Madness. You know, I don't know if it's going to happen. There's a lot of talk of it. I just don't know if it's going to manifest or not. But let me just say that if there is a big dip or big crash in the crypto market this month or anytime, in my investment opinion, it's going to pull out of it rather quickly, and it's going to go straight to the moon. The overall market cap is going to go straight to the moon. What I posted in my Patreon group, I said that we might have one last inhale before a big exhale. Okay, so if there is a crash this month or anytime in the next 6 weeks, don't panic. Okay, don't panic. Cryptos are only going to go up in the long run. In the long run. Where else are people going to put their money? You know, stocks are overvalued. A lot of real estate prices are overvalued. Who wants to invest in bonds and make maybe negative interest? Who wants to keep their money in their savings account and earn 0.05% interest, right? Who wants that? Money is going to come into cryptocurrencies because the yields are amazing. As high as 15-16% for staking Zilliqa. Cardano as high as 7% staking Cardano. And this is compound interest, my friends. We've got Tfuel staking that's going to have an amazing, predicted, a calculated amazing return by staking Tfuel. Even staking Theta is only earning 1% currently, but I recently spoke with the Theta team, and they said they're going to adjust that, where it's going to be very lucrative to stake your Theta as well. And so I think I covered that in my last video. I covered it somewhere, maybe in my Patreon. Okay. Yeah, Theta's about 1% yield right now by earning Tfuel, but that's going to change. So if you're staking Theta, just keep staking it, because I think the tables are going to turn, and we're going to have a really, really handsome reward for that. Tfuel staking is coming at the end of April, and that should pay off really well for people that's holding Tfuel. That's why there's a lot of people buying Tfuel and Theta as well. I've said before, Theta is the golden goose. I believe Theta is the one that you really ultimately should hold. And that's why I've said to hold a 80% Theta to 20% Tfuel position, and this is value-wise, dollar value-wise. And I still stick with that, even though Tfuel has just been absolutely crushing it. Okay, and I said, what was it? It's last year. I said we're going to see a 50x return in Tfuel. It was a penny when I talked about Tfuel last year. I said I think we're going to see 50 cents this year. And now, currently at the time of this video, Tfuel is 15 cents. We only need about a 3x to go. Sorry, we need a 2.5x to go before we hit 50 cents. And we might even go a little bit higher than 50 cents. I'm thinking as much as 80 cents for that. All right, so there's a big YouTuber. I think he's got maybe 100,000 subs. And he's been talking about Theta for a while. And he said he's sold 99% of his Tfuel in hopes of him buying back later. I think he sold a lot of his Theta as well. This particular YouTuber, you probably know who he is. He doesn't have a really good history of trading, because I think it was a couple of years ago when the crypto market just kept going down and down and down. He ended up selling his Litecoin at the bottom, and he lost a lot of money by making that trade. And I'm not saying this is going to work out negatively or positively for him, but he sold a lot of his Theta in hopes of buying it back, and I think he said he sold 90 or 98% of his Tfuel, or almost all of his Tfuel. I don't know if that's going to work out. These trades are very risky, because the potential for making a little money is very small. The potential for losing a lot of money is very high, because when you make trades like this, when you sell your crypto in hopes for a dip in the market, in hopes to buy it back later to gain more of that particular crypto, it's really risky, because you have to time it perfectly. You have to time it perfectly, and the rewards, you know, maybe you're going to have about a 10, 20% reward on that. You might, if you're lucky and your timing is perfect, you might end up, gaining 10 to 20% more of that particular crypto that you're trying to trade. The downside is the losses can be near unlimited. So it's not something I recommend doing these types of trades. It maybe works out for him, and I hope it does. He's a nice guy. He seems like a nice guy anyways. So it's just not something I recommend. And if the market crashes, and please don't say, Dave, you should have told me to sell, because really nobody knows exactly what's going to happen in the short term. I'm a long-term investor, okay? I'm a long-term. This is where the money is to be made. I know people try to sell you these trading courses, and they're saying, oh, we're making 300% in a week by trading. Well, they don't tell you about all the losses, okay? The real money is in the long-term investing. Look at Warren Buffett. Is a long-term investor. He's patient. He doesn't panic when the market dips. The market crashes, he doesn't panic. He buys more. And that's what I want you guys to do too. If you're in that position, if the market does have a big dip or big crash this month, buy more if you can. Don't overextend yourself, but if you're ready, if you have dry powder, buy more. If you don't, just sit and wait it out. Just wait a few months. This thing's going to turn around. Again, if it crashes, I'm not saying it will. There's just a lot of chatter that it will. So just don't panic. This is waves and cycles. Waves and cycles behind it. You gotta ride the storm. And these amazing gains that we've seen thus far, it hasn't been a straight path upwards. We've had a lot of dips, we've had a lot of FUD, we've had a lot of fear, we've had a lot of people fearing regulations and crackdowns and all this stuff. It hasn't changed anything. Cryptos have just gone up tremendously, a lot of them. So yeah, I wouldn't be making these trades like that. I wouldn't do it. What else is happening? Let's see. Cardano has taken quite a breather since it's gone up. It breached its all-time high of $1.30. It's now retraced a little bit. I believe Cardano still has got a lot of room to go this year, and I'm calling $6 to $10 for Cardano this year. Zilliqa looks to be a really, really good buy right now. Zilliqa done really, really well. The dark horse, what I call the dark horse now, everybody's calling it the dark horse, which is cool. But Zilliqa, I think is a good buy at this point. If you're looking to add to your position, if you've got enough Theta, if you've got enough Cardano, I would say get some Zilliqa. Chainlink, what the heck is going on with Chainlink? I can't believe it's still less than $30. There's something going on with the price for that one. I think it's heavily manipulated. I would say get some Chainlink. If you don't have any Link already, get some. What else we got? We got Digibyte. One of these days, Digibyte's just going to absolutely explode. Let me tell you something about Digibyte. People are like, Digibyte is being such a weak performer. But I looked at the chart yesterday, the day before, compared it to Bitcoin, the 1 year chart. And Bitcoin has done, I think, a 5x, 5 or 6x in a year. Digibyte's done a 9x. So there, you want to store value, Digibyte. It's more secure, it's 5 times more secure than Bitcoin. It has 5 mining algos, 5 mining algorithms. Makes it 5 times more secure than Bitcoin. Okay, it's quicker, it's faster. The payments are instantaneous. They have integration with Microsoft Azure. They have integrations with some other tech companies. Digibyte, there's a lot going on under the hood with that one, and I would say just I think everybody should have some Digibyte in their bag. I think you got to have some. I'll say 5 to 10% of your holdings probably should be Digibyte. I will say up to 10%. Maybe 5% is okay. I think that's about where I'm sitting right now. It's about 5 or 6% in Digibyte. A lot of you know that Theta is my #1 holding. I made a tweet yesterday. Guys, follow me on Twitter, by the way. It's at Planet Mind Body. Okay, Planet Mind Body. So I made a tweet yesterday talking about how somebody made this meme about Theta, and it showed somebody trying to tell them to buy Theta at 4 cents, and the other person's like, nah, and then $1, he's like, nah, $10, he's like, nah. If or when Theta goes to $1,000, and then, of course, CNBC and CNN's gonna be talking about it, and then everybody's gonna want it. Yeah, I'll buy it at 1,000, but I don't want to buy it at 4 cents or what's that now? $4 now. They don't want to buy it at 4 cents, which was about a year ago. They don't want to buy it at $4 now. They'll buy it at 10, 20, 50, 100. If it goes to 1,000, they'll buy it at 1,000. There will always be more buyers when it goes up than sellers. People would love to buy your Theta when it goes up to $20 this year, which is what I've said for a while. So But somebody had a comment said that, what was it? Oh, there's another crypto that I guess they think is kind of a competitor. And there's nothing that competes with Theta. It's in a class of its own. They have no competition. They have no competition. I believe Theta is going to take over the world. I think Cardano is going to take over the world too. It's my second biggest holding, Cardano. I can't give everything away. I want to give you as much value as I can. I'm trying to balance the give value here and keep some things private in the Patreon group. But Theta number one, Cardano number two, and I have a lot of Tfuel. I've always believed in Tfuel. That is still if you want a penny crypto, a penny stock crypto, Tfuel's still it. Yeah, it's still it. Now, which is going to see a better return by the end of the year, Tfuel or Theta? That's hard to say. Because I had a prediction of 50 cents minimum Tfuel this year. So we've got, like I said, what, 2.5 or whatever, 2.5x to go on that. Well, doing math on the fly is not my forte. And if Theta goes to $20 a minimum, so we're looking at 5x for that. Theta might outperform at Tfuel for this year. This is not investment advice. This is my investment opinion only. So do what feels right to you. Okay. So I think some good buys right now are Zilliqa and Digibyte. And if you're trying to get to a certain point of Tfuel because you want to run an elite edge node, details on the Patreon on how to do that. If you want to do that, you need a minimum of 10,000 Tfuel, a maximum of 500,000. But get to your Tfuel goal no matter what. Just keep buying, just keep cost averaging in, buying your Tfuel. And when you get to that point, then stop buying. Then you can start focusing on your Zilliqa and your Cardano and your Digibyte and your Chainlink and Polkadot. If you don't have any Polkadot, I believe Polkadot's going to be pretty good. There's now, Ledger Live now supports DOT, by the way. So if you have a Ledger device, you can securely store your Polkadot there. I'm not sure if you can stake it there yet or not, to be honest with you. All right, Polkadot staking is a little bit tricky. Coming to Atomic Wallet though, so that's for easy staking. Again, I want to go back to these rewards. 15% reward, APY for Zilliqa, 15%. How long is it going to take before Wall Street catches on to this? How long is it going to take, maybe they already know, how long is it going to take for Cardano, people to catch on to Cardano with 7%? 7% is pretty darn good too. Gene Simmons on Twitter has been tweeting a lot about Cardano. We've had Elon Musk talk about Dogecoin, and we've got Gene Simmons with KISS talking about Cardano. He said he bought $300,000 worth of Cardano a couple of weeks ago, and he probably bought more a long time ago. He's smart, he did. But you know, even Cardano at $1.15 is going to turn out, I think it's going to turn out really well for investors by the end of the year. Okay, that's it. So don't worry about the FUD. If the market dips, just hold on, hodl, okay? Hold on for dear life. Buy more if you can. Don't panic, okay? We're going up by the end of the year. We're going up by middle of the year, in my opinion. So a lot of people are making a lot of money in crypto right now. Your biggest enemy is FUD. Your biggest enemy is trying to sell and cash out and time the market and get all cute with it. That's going to be your biggest enemy. Otherwise, just keep buying the solid coins and keep staking, keep stacking, and keep hodling. All right, this is DD. I'll see you next video.